While World War I is often associated with the trenches of the Western Front, the conflict had global ramifications, impacting regions far beyond Europe. Indochina, a French colony comprising present-day Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia, played a significant role in the war. This article explores the colonial experience of Indochina during World War I and the complex dynamics that shaped the region's involvement in the global conflict. Colonial context. In the early 20th century, Indochina was part of the vast French colonial empire. The region served as an economic resource, providing France with valuable commodities such as rubber, rice, and tin. Additionally, Indochina contributed soldiers to the French military, showcasing the colonial territory's role as both sources of wealth and manpower. Economic contributions. During World War I, the demands of the conflict led to increased economic exploitation of Indochina's resources. The French colonial administration intensified efforts to extract raw materials to support the war effort. Indochina's rubber plantations, in particular, became crucial for the production of tires and other war-related materials. The economic strain placed on the colony had lasting consequences for its inhabitants. Indochinese troops in the French army. Indochina also contributed significantly to the war effort in terms of manpower. Thousands of Indochinese soldiers, known as Tirailleurs Indochinois, were recruited to fight in the French army on the Western Front. These troops faced the harsh conditions of trench warfare alongside soldiers from France and other colonies, enduring both physical and cultural challenges. Impact on society. The war had profound effects on Indochinese society. The demand for resources and labor led to increased economic exploitation, and the toll of sending large numbers of soldiers to fight in Europe strained local communities. The war exacerbated existing social and economic inequalities, laying the groundwork for future tensions and resistance movements. Resistance and nationalism. World War I also laid the foundation for the emergence of anti-colonial sentiments and nationalist movements in Indochina. The experience of sending Indochinese troops to fight for the French in a war that was not their own fueled a growing awareness of colonial exploitation. The post-war period saw an increase in nationalist movements, laying the groundwork for the struggles for independence that would unfold in the decades to come. Post-war transformations. The end of World War I brought about significant geopolitical changes, but the promises of self-determination made by the Allied powers were not fully realized in the colonial context. The Treaty of Versailles did not address the aspirations of colonial territories, leading to disillusionment and setting the stage for future independence movements. Indochina's experience during World War I reflects the complex interplay of colonial exploitation, economic demands, and the emergence of nascent nationalist sentiments. The war served as a catalyst for changes in Indochinese society, paving the way for the quest for independence in the tumultuous years that followed. The colonial crucible of World War I left an indelible mark on Indochina, shaping its trajectory within the broader narrative of decolonization in the 20th century.